His Excellency 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏, after receiving the constitutional instrument for the country's independence in 1965, said this.
Yo. Annem bara.
Dunia
siwaliya bila bara laji Bakary do nadia da eswana wole banzalo alaji Bakary dawo Jula dabu Nganji boze melo dabu Kami ala ala Seni akenye jula dabu Anda pura pendado
Yo, mbal be tendula mbal jeyla alnal tulnal konton dimala be jelba konton na ba ke ñu julu kende julu bedemen lan alfa baye gambia la loya ba memu loya usenu numukuna daboti gambia la Nelson Mandela o mi alon ko e kato men ke nyim bankoe mota haymonola mo be dawda be konton nan be jeyla nyin dimas dungula bal bismillah lan na nyim programme to memun na kachati banku din ya kacha be UDP dimo be dawda be konton na dimas lin dimala be duwala mo be si jamba kairaba harji ba duwala mo be momin fana yalon ko imantaran na pati kono memu United Democratic Party be mobe kuman la ka foye ko nyim pati membu United Democratic Party atlem pati mi yalon ko asenyim banko bondino atlem nyim pati mi yalon ko ala policies and programs wal dorone senyim banko nyin sambano at dorone senyim banko nyin futan no be la fati damento be lafla ngakacha nyoso hakilola ngalamoy na jeko kumol ni lakuta o mu alala kerolti ni tinyada o mun tolla adamadiya nasolati bar ma wul ka fenka mamelan ko naman ke dedaroti albe alon ne na banko memu gambeti kana dum 2026 la kono amu sangolti sankum maremba amu sangolti sangumi alon ko is the year that would determine the future of this country. Ben hakatulol de ngadiamu ning mandiga kawla pour jama be sa moyno hakil kilim mangen hakil tin tul kana janne comme ngaji ko mu fondin kelelti andu molla tan na bakele fanam ben katan dingol men ke kan pour se na kan fa ñu nyamen na banko la tamandir nyaato banko di ya nak amu kulati melon ko akumata bakele there are millions and millions of people in this world min yalon ko imam banko di ya sotono e banko di ya nyine kan imam banko di ya sotono so ning alayete hariye e bota banko leto o banko la tamandir nya e nyanta kala multi melon ko nyanta jaloslo banko la tamandir nya la yaaje o banko ay ke banko ti melon ko ay ke banko nyon tawnti wala nyanta kelet la lo nyati wala nyanta kelet la si nyati wala nyanta kelet la miroti pour na banko mba jela no nyaadi na banko e ke bankol be farmansir lati ni kuma fo dron isalon ko nyimu gambialti so be kenu la nyaadile ata fono la politiko koma so ontol funding kel men kafu ko ha anta mantara political party to nda data political kuto politiko mun nange de maye barakanti ba fulanye ko wo mukku malti mi alon ko amanke kuma sotorenti adama din naso la wote dron politiko ate kuma yata bakila politiko atle na lum balunya atle a be landinye because ne ajibe na baluo abe dendin dunia men kan wolen na constitution oti asat banku ay loi buko le soto ka me constitution o loi buko wole satrol landi ko ko nyanta kala nyaadile and me o loi buko nyin kamana no satrol wala politiko di so ngagal singa fuko ha nde data politiko kono politiko mu kunyo ndinati no it is the people melanko they are very much dishonest dunta politiko kono wole le the bad image of politics nyin natina pour kayitandi molla but politics itself is a very decent and noble cause melanko banku ding enta kele la nyantolti pour yefinti yayitandi ete be mun political party leto al bismillah Biden la mobile konti I'm a proud Gambian and then I'm a very proud member of this United Democratic Party mi alonko wuluta fam ama wulu fen kama foka Gambia bondi ni ajibe tarikol to kabrin 1996 birim party ni lota fo bi Gambe din jelle yalonko niyo bota ko kono Gambe din jelle la naflo kasarata je Gambe din jelle la niyol kasarata je Gambe din jelle torata je Gambe din jelle tata exile in the name of what bangu kano yana Gambe dingol fanan jibe ila alhalul be nyaadile ila londol be nyaadile ila sotol be nyaadile ila fankol be nyaadile ning atara femmetol bondi memmu bangola koti waltela time mo wes law sifalla ete niel bon la jeto ete yelol bon la jeto ete la nafulol kasara jeto it's the exile la bar banko webo togetherness pruntol be fansoto ka balu nyimma soto banko kan wala kata ñu le kilia koti wala ya kendi e banko nyin ya kele fobi akata ni sunu bat the type of politics nga menje in Gambia ayente ni ayin sola back sudruntal funding kilo alfalu ye la life live alfalu ya kata ba ke nyim banko kan ya kata jawke sayintol funding kele nyanta ka batino dintol menna pour nga continuer ndol the type of politics nga meitandi bi ayente mira bake ayin sula bake wala nan ko funding ke nyaton ko be dawda me alon ko Gambia beto konola me alon ko ite Gambia la soma wala mu itla long county albe fintina banga kafu United Democratic Party ma nga jeko nyim banko nga bondi nga lundi silo kam me alon ko abekela one of lot in Africa come when we have a UDP government lafta kala nyon tawti ay ke samploti Africa isaje molkana eka karang mbulu kawala banku dogo nyi ba karan mbulu wallahi ani ku ya warta atoro walta men yalon ko be social media men yalon ko kibarol follow bage aliyaje nyin karfulul kono Gambe din jelle bagwe fongota pour kata hiro Gambe din jelle sofata nyin silol kan Gambe di jelle niebota nyin silol kan ning ya statistics ya hayma nyin jamano kono Gambe din jelle niyo kasarata nyin bagwe silol kan Gambe din jelle please mangila Gambe din jelle niyo kasarata nyin bagwe silol kan nafu jelle kasarata kono abala fa wara bat ndolko when we have a UDP government nalia bankota alia in trust in the hands of the United Democratic Party we will bring in programs memba itan lako banku dingol be fansot la nyaade sana funding ke ebe karam beto sot la nyaadi le yemme ke beto nyin soto ni yo meche nyim bang yo karaw nyim bang ebe doku jankuru soto no la nyaadile han na tara man sakunda meta doku la ite fonse job create no nyaadile ye ñom funding kel employee ye ñom funding kel ta ye do I mean employee la business o kono ka yirwandi ka products will produce in this country ke export sadi export sekeno nyaadile. If we have a lot of exports, we will earn much foreign currency. Ebajela dollar ala price bejila, ebajela pound sterling na price bejila, ebajela sefa ala price bejila. Ha, isaje baluwe bete anyim banko kan. Momo be fensot lebe men sambala suokono. Gambia nunto ne aje nganna programme start sa dawda la. Sa dawda kayra ba jawra alama ne manin kafar kala wallahi nyim pabil ya kada bakele ha ni aje wo time di dalasi anin ñu other currencies eka chele buka dalaso boyndino me akentem because we have less import na import ni na control fenjama beje ndol ka soto no pour que export. What I'm in Gambia, in HCS fund, for the things that we export to other countries. About height and skin. Height and skin, akabumin sign. Gambia buko export no again. Muneo no. Because na agriculture, a boitale. Na agriculture nyim boitale. Agriculture manke komendron kata farming, let's say ka firi famol fi no. We have animal husbandry. Then before nunto Gambia ka hide and skin ka export le nun to earn foreign currency. Gambia ka cotton ka export nun to earn foreign currency. Gambia aka theater ka export to earn foreign currency. Gambia ka fish export le to earn foreign currency. Hade Gambia nunto tubabol men kanajang tourism. They bring a lot of foreign currency into this country. So ikaje banko aka foreign currency so like excess sodle a jama baha. So a demand for foreign currency will be very low. When the demand of it in the market is low, the price also will be low. So wale akending dala so buka bueno time. But right now we don't export anything, virtually anything. So we have lesser foreign currency. And tubabon menyanta kana wal fanam they are coming in less number, so the foreign currency in mentioned na banko kang is very low. So the demand for it is very high because a lot of businessmen need that foreign currency to go into the world market to make imports into our country. Because the demand is high, the price will escalate. This is why I'm battering. So Londo atleka banko nyin tamandi. Hade ibe londol tala ya practicalize priye banko tamani banko buka doku dongoning kacha ning trimbali ala fo la banko kanu yeke modi mi alon ko jalosta yeke nationalist ka je ko nay banko nga kanule man la finta doron ko bo laftan na banko mo bebo yes o time isna banko nyin sambano bontol is very sad. It's very sad. Balafa wara jawta membe ke kan na banko kanja. Al nga try nga kunklina miro bula. Nenyim political party be jibe min be jam. Wala nga tonya fo nyoy. Al nga tonya fo nyoy. All these political parties in this country, I see no political party that can compete the United Democratic Party when it comes to patriotism, nationalism, and the love of country. Maje, wallahi, I haven't seen it. Because when the going was tough, it was the United Democratic Party militants menka hanye ka finti ka keloke puru Gambiebo. Where were the other political parties? Where were they? So unko antol Gambia dingol al nga katabang nga na sentiments landi nga na mira kurngol landi mol kam men fo ko kuma jawol men fo United Democratic Party mal ngel landi. Let us try and give this party also a chance. Ngajibe PPP came here. Ngajele menke. APRC natale. Ifane la katan dingol kele ye katan dingol kele. NPP natale. Ngajele yemen no. Al nga chance the United Democratic Party fanana ba ngajibe be munekela for 5 years ngajibe. Wallahi al nga na individual differences landi aside. Let's put our individual differences aside. Nga banko jibe, banko la soma. Gambia be temkun na tunkun mi alon ko tunkun jawba. The pound sterling malon falka jele the foreign currency akata nyame aka escalate nyame is too exorbitant. Very soon it will reach $100 for a pound sterling, just 1 pound sterling. The euro be jelle, dollar be jelle, sefa be jelle. Mune ono. Hani kembo memu kembo to we import it from Senegal. Hani talo memu talo to we import it from Senegal. Hani ninjos round memu ninjos round the marakatol kam ninjos round menketa we import it from Senegal. Gas we import it from Senegal. You know? Hani tara marse tara kani sangola itara nyin kani dimbal san na jata bal ko kabonan Senegal. You know? Senegal and the Gambia has the same topography. In fact, we could say the Gambia has the richest soil when it comes to agriculture. Because Senegal and South maybe Casamance N. Yeah, their topography is good. Their soil texture is good for agriculture. But Gambia, Senegal, when it goes to Dakar, you will see on the other end, on the southern end, agricultural soil is not that rich. Until we have everything. We have fresh water in this country. We have a very good soil for agriculture. Munea kentin tol Gambia and vegetables import into this country. Kajego sefa beselega. Munea kentin tol be charcoal from import into this country. Kajego sefa beselega. Munea kentin tol be you know things may not go. They can be locally produced in this country. Still we are importing them. Alngana individual difference landi Gambia dingol. Sanantol funding kelu. Let's forget about our individual selfish interests and look for the interests of our nation. Yaje banku dingo ekalo nyadile. Banku ding funding ke mi alonko. Amantara plus nyina, amantara fenyina, laftala banko ebo. Be proud of that individual, not the one that comes and say banko dinna funding ke akafo ye banko dinna purunga fenga. No. That's not it. Because if it is a party, you have different political parties in this country. We need no other political party to be registered in this country. We don't need them. You can't tell me that NPP is not a good party, UDP is not a good party, DOI is not a good party, CA is not a good party, these other parties are not. All these political parties cannot be bad. No, it's not possible. So if you're not satisfied with all these political parties, you go and establish your own political party. Either you are there for your own selfish interest, but not for the interest of this country, the Gambia. Natong kaya bolo ni kam plaso dorong. Al nga chahano bula. Hey, let us be proud of our nation. I want to see a Gambia where every Gambian lives a decent life. A Gambia where an individual will be paid a very good salaries at the end of the month. Ala dimba tanyi je, I feta fata je, I excess money so that I can save at the end of the year or 2 years. I take holiday to other countries, like other countries what they are doing. Angam fan korosbang. How many Gambians, how many civil servants in this country do go on holidays out of this country? How many? How many? Molka dogo ke mbango kana foye retire, foye fa. Imang kodo la nimiano ko ibita tourism la outside. Why amang ko may man la fikake? But they are earning. Ika men soto. I may satisfy for their needs at home. Talk less of going on leisure. Ano adamadungu ye wulu bango kang. Ye kulu bango kang. Ye mengo bango kang. Foye ye dogo ke bango kang. Foye fa o bango kang man findikata im bango do. Te mo na lon dunya ko na say. Ye mo neje. You need to go and explore the world. Gambia be damento afutara tunguna da fonga to nya fo nyoe. Al nga nyon ne nga diamu nyoe. Men be diaspora ala la family mol kumandi jang ale diamu ye. Men mo be dawda al nga na mol kumandi nga diamu ye. Al nga finti nga dum mol la kodal kono nga diamu ye. Al nga finti kulidlal nga diamu nyoe. Al nga finti futu sidudlal nga diamu nyoe. Kan na bango bondi. Banko be tunkun sangar lim baljo. Wallahi. You know? That I follow, yeah, my life is okay. Now let me just live my life and forget about the rest. No. Then I'm selfish then. But I'm not the least happy with the life that the standard of living that I'm seeing in this country. I am not the least happy with it. How much are our civil servants paid salaries? How much is the private sector paying the employees their staff salary? Rent la cost benyadle in this country. Rent la cost benyadile. Balu la cost benyadile. Jannin karo be fala karo til 30 days. Ete ka jelle bondi depensor. Ete ka jelle jo bungo. Ete ka jelle jo la paso transport kata dogo la kana. How much are you left with? Can you make savings? Can you even meet up the demand? Can you meet your demands? Ite be siri la bunkono. Ite men kan jibe eteng. Ite men bella moy kan teng yalon nan kan men foy wolam toñati. Yalon ne la salary masi. Ela salary mela dimba balundino. Ela salary amela bungo jono. Ela salary amey fete fotono. Ela salary amela dinon la karam jono. Still you want to continue clapping for the executive? Men yalon ko ebe balu dima kono. Ebe moto dimal borla. Ebe korda dimal kono. Ebe domo dimal domola. Ni sasa de net dimbal yete ye samba abroad yete jarajir. Every December or holiday time yeti ni la dimbal. Ela musol ni la kemal. Ani dingol wal bita holiday la elsewhere. Ite balu bango kam for that age in Namanta, even Senegal. Kafo iminyangata aje holiday la lezo. Why? Because you don't have the money to do it, the fund to do it, to cover it. Let's come together. Let's come together and speak. Let's come together and talk to our people. Mamobe kumanla. Funding kebe daoda. Al nga kafunyoma. Nga chance the United Democratic Party la. Nga chance the His Excellency la. A.N.M. Ousainou Darboe. Nga jibe Gambia within 5 years. Ntele I'll promise within 5 years. If changes didn't happen in this country, for Mobe Fanjije, Ntele promise I will turn to become an opposition. I'm telling you. I have trust and confidence in the party leader. I have trust and confidence in the party. Koning atara Gambia no longer chance deal that come 2026, this country will be a different country in 2031. It will be definitely a different country in 2031. Al ngajibe sango fela mina bankang. Next month is December. From January to date, how many jobs have been created? Al ngajibe doro. How many jobs have been created from January to date? Karamun dinding jella jita karamun kono nyin sango kono. Mo jella be dogu wala. Jella be dogu wala. Ikanyim bangol jemiano ko university graduate ay bakwe silo mu da kakata bakwe. University graduate. Oman ken tolle kasaroti ba? Al ngam fan koros. Na si fatam fan so bula nga bula kafo karimu manding kolti nga bula kafo karimu suruwaleti nga bula kafo karimu manja kolti. We are all one people, one nation, the Gambia. Al nga fanjaw bula ha nyin si kari wal tekela mansatija nyin si kari wal tekela mansatija ha this person is old, this person is that. It looks manken fenty. It is not the structure of an individual that determines his or her efficiency. Look at the individual far wisdom sotlaba. Look at the individual far tough sotlaba to lead the nation. to lead you to that dreamland. Not about a tribe jumale, not ala age mu muneti. In fact, fatol malon ko age mu wisdom let. You know, Gambian na kununya a jahalo waralde. Age is wisdom. You know? Kamala Harris, Donald Trump les yatati. But America no let, you know, America talia entrust Donald Trump because I'm gonna wisdom. You know? Nigeria tunudu. You know, at least ya bata pitaji. But Nigeria no le banko trosa because of what? Wisdom and experience. Wisdom mensured and experience. Abla what ning dinu wala lota Senegal jang. Senegal been very aware. Senegal been who they are. Ye bankota ya trustable because of muna ala age na ala wisdom and ala banku kano. To Gambia no le kasika foko he's an old pa. We should be proud to have an old pa as our leader. Because that old pa will not embezzle the public fund. That old pa has lived his life already. He wants the best for his sons and daughters and his grandchildren. Falmolo. If we give a nation to a young person like me, how will I first develop my own self first, my own inner circle first? Because I'm still very young. I have a long way to go. I will start to embezzle the funds. I will start to do things they are so dubious. But an old individual, age is wisdom. Abajala konte de membalu kan sayang foning alain harje menna. Ha laftala jannim betan na kaburoto. Nga banku tun na dimbal na mamarungul bulum banko me alonko. Ise fanje no je ye fan nafa no jeto. Wallahi, I promise you, ning atara mo bejang iman lakol enem useni dabo is the man, is the deal, is the man for this country. See for just 5 minutes aliyekacha about this country. You will know that this man is full of wisdom and experience. Me Gambiano batandi. Mo beje me alon kana man Bakary je. Amam Bakary long. Anim Bakary man interact fang anana man interact with me. Just because somebody kaeko Bakary is a very bad person. Bakary is an arrogant person. Ayo muda. Atafanafe. Bakary is arrogant. Bakary is bad. Hanabida dada. Hey Bakary. Hey koku. Degana koku kubonla. Degana koku is so arrogant. Why can't we be enlightened? If Mr. X told you that Bakary is arrogant, find out from yourself whether what Mr. X is saying about Bakary is the truth. Go and interact with Bakary. Interact with people who knows Bakary. Then you'll get to have the clue of what we are talking about. I Usainu Bahut. Yeah, you also go with that mentality. Usainu is not good. So say then bon. You also go with that mentality. So say then bon. This is not about Sose. This is not about Usainu. This is about the Gambia, our motherland. I'm a proud Gambian, and I'm very much jealous of this country. I want this country to be seen as a sample in Africa. Mellafila ay ke banku ti melonko nini la passport tada dunia dawda moli horoma ye bunya because it na mindola di Gambia. But not banko melonko ni la passport fon tada ana diplomatic passport ni tada fa e ko stand aside. Not a country melonko even a diplomatic passport ni tada yala ni embassy. Not a country melonko even a diplomatic passport ni asambato embassies have been refused visas. No, that's not the country that I want to see. Banko ke horoma nyadi le ye fam prison nyadi dunia ke horoma wala nyama. Come 2026 nali banko di United Democratic Party la until we will try and rebrand the name of this country in the international world. Mba jelo ko Gambia ay ke banku hormarindi banku buñarinti ni tara dawde ko mu Gambia nolti mobe horma ye buña. Ha, we can do that. It's very sad. Need other countries all found outside of this country, how Gambians are being treated. Gambians are being maltreated. Gambians are being witch hunt. Gambians are they are treated in all forms of hell. We don't even have representatives in those countries. Go to Turkey, for example. You will see Gambians being harassed, Gambians been jailed, Gambians been deported. The representatives there are not doing absolutely anything about it. And yet, we are paying them thousands and thousands of dollars per annum. Then why do we have those missions in those countries? How many Gambians are in jail in Germany? How frequent do they see our representatives, our embassy staff coming to those jails to visit those Gambians? Kajibe la conditions be nyadile, kajibe nibe kachano la nyadile, kajibe be demano nyadile. How often do they do that, if there is any, in fact? Are we a serious nation? Ikaw natara, ila sajio yola samba ya jail. Hanin da fawla sajio hanin na wulo membe jansan sansan nimmo ya samba ya jail. Mi dala ngani ne kanna wulo mu neke. Natara ay kujawleke. Ngajibe na ba negotiate la nyadile. Talk less of a human being. Not one, not two, but in hundreds, even in thousands. How many of Gambians are in European jails? How many Gambians are in American jails? How many Gambians are in Turkish jails? How many Gambians are in Libyan jails? How many Gambians are in Moroccan jails? How many Gambians are in Mauritanian jails? Go to those, visit those jails and ask them, how often have they seen Gambian diplomats come to visit them, to see their conditions, to know how they are, living in those conditions? If there is any. Balafa warda. Al nga na banko kanu. Hey, al nga finting nga diamu nyoe. Let's stop saying ko politics man can tell a wedi. You are a Gambian. You are born in this country, so this country is our future should be your concern. It should be our concern collectively. You know? Balafa warda. Al nga finting nga tonya fo nyoe. Na banko kata nyame is not right. It's not right at all. You know? If you should ask the government of the day today, if you go to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and ask them how many Gambians are in jail in Germany, they don't know. How many Gambians are in jail in Turkey, they don't know. How many Gambians are in jail in Morocco, they don't know. How many Gambians are in jail in Libya, they don't know. Because they can't have data for it. Because it is none of their concern. They think those people are evil. And the world, banku kano wale bondi nyim banku ka. Wala kanti yen desatol fara. Wala kanti yen baltei banku kano. Purumung kata ka nyindiroke kana ke la banko nyindoku wale bondi. How many Gambian embassies are there around the world? How often do they go to those jails and visit Gambians and talk to the authorities? To talk to those Gambians in jail, to give them that room, to interact with them, to know the conditions that they are living in there, to know what brings them into what brought them to them into those jails, to see how best they can liberate them. How often, if there is any? I'm not sure there is any. When a single American is jailed in this country, you will see the type of concern that the American embassy, the type of pressure that the American embassy will put on the government for the embassy officials to know the whereabouts of that individual, to know his condition in those jails, to know what he or she has committed, to start negotiating on how to free that individual. Are we not created by the same God? Are we not a sovereign state? You have been appointed Minister of Foreign Affairs. A lot of us are being fully AC. Ela moto being fully AC. Ela bungo fongo kono being fully AC. You are living that luxurious life with your family. When a poor farmer from Fatoto adingwa he nan Germany jail kono jeto. Not a single official of that ministry goes to that jail to visit that individual to know the condition that he or she is living in. Still, Alco, this country is going in the right direction. When our young people are being maltreated in Libyan jails, in Moroccan jails, in Niger jails, in Mauritanian jails, still no authority is there to visit those jails to see how best they can, release those people. Mbeya Jele, when the Senegalese people cried for resident permits in Turkey, Macky Sall sent an envoy to Turkey, a special envoy, to go and negotiate. And the Senegalese citizens are given resident permits in Turkey. Up to today, they are living a very good life in Turkey. They are living a free life in Turkey. Are we not concerned about the conditions of our citizenry? Gambians are being harassed in all parts of the world. We are muted. Our foreign embassies are muted about it. Nobody is talking about it, as if they don't care. And Nyimbanko Tamala Lelbe Nyimbanko Bondikang. The remittances that they bring into this country is exorbitant. Muna be caring in Bangkok. The embassy in Ankara. Mol be jelol kono. That embassy ani e command they will not even pick their calls. Talk less of going to visit them in those jails. Why not you close those missions then? Why wasting our public funds? Why not we invest those funds into our agriculture? Why not we invest those funds into our fisheries? So that those youths will be able to have job opportunities in those areas rather than they travel now then. We travel just to end up in jail? Come on. Let's, hold our authorities accountable. What have the Ministry of Youth and Sport done for this country for the past 5 good years under Barrow's regime? What have they done, Ministry of Youth and Sports? Tell me, what have they done? What have they done? What have the Ministry of Labor, Employment, what have the Ministry of Labor, Employment done in this country? How many jobs have been created? Can they tell us? I've never seen any. I haven't seen any. What have the Ministry of Agriculture done in the past 5 years for our farmers? For agriculturalists that have been graduated from the Gambia College and the University of the Gambia, how many agricultural entrepreneurs have been empowered? How many youth entrepreneurs do we have when it comes to in agriculture? How many? You go to the University of the Gambia, you go to the Gambia College, you study agriculture, you go to the University of the Gambia, you study agriculture. At the end of the day, what do? You become an agricultural teacher. Agricultural teacher. The knowledge and skills that you've gained should have been utilized in the farms, should have been utilized in an entrepreneur, in an agro-entrepreneur to create jobs for our people. Then we'll be able to produce and become self-sufficient in agriculture. Then we will not be going to Casamas to import vegetables. Then the Gambian Dalasi and the Safer will not be struggling. Hey, alnga chahano bula, alnga na banko kanu mu alabatolti. Wallahi, banko kanu mu alabatolti. Let's put our differences aside and join hands. Let's come together and give A&M Ousainou Darboe and the United Democratic Party a chance in 2026. Sadawda ya takele de aya kata baki Sadawda jamanu Gambia ay democracy fasa Gambia standard of living was very good. Gambia na currency was very strong. Gambia na gardenol were very very strong. Gambia na agricultural production was very 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 strong. What I most support beje. You know? Nin tereto sita. Isa je nyum motobal kana eka tiol ta, katia nyamol ta ke samba. Fal nyina to jamano la ndolla dindiya wato. Sain sareto la famo bugana sana motobal. Because tiyate je sana kalo. Wata mo cooperative law motobal fal nyina to la le. Kambe diatal nunde. Gambe diatal nun. Sapo be nyum abenu asan abina atandim flow time mo na jawra jamano. Tubabol mina janko mun jetan jawra jamano. My dad was working at a hotel. I know it very well. Gambe diatal lunde. Birin jamme nata. Afana when it comes to infrastructure, I some developments kajele. I silol deda. I GRTS nin nati. I university nati. Give the devil its due. Adamadungu. I ku beto ke ya tentu kang. Jammeh also tried his best when it comes to infrastructural development. Then came the borough administration. But Allah fonye bang na man in low class roads men networks men big caring something. What have they done for our people? Allah fonye. Naftali ya fonye. If not for the low quality roads that we have, the poor quality roads that we have in this country, Allah fonye muneke. Allah itanina. How many jobs have they created? None. Nadalasola Abenyadile. Nadalaso is the weakest now in the sub-region. Na agriculture Benyadile. Na agriculture is the poorest in the sub-region. Na tourism Benyadile. Na tourism is the poorest in the sub-region. Na fisheries Benyadile is the poorest in the sub-region. Na education Benyadile is the poorest in the sub-region. Na sports Benyadile fong. Na sports is becoming the poorest in the sub-region. Even a stadium Mealonko, we will play our home games from Bukasoro. Gambia didn't qualify because we could not play our home games. Which department is working in this country? Alafonye, which department? Which department is working in this country? Which ministry? Tourism is dead. Ministry of Lands, problem all land problem all. Agriculture is dead. Fisheries is dead. Employment is dead. Which one again? Which one? Alnganna banko kanu. Alnganna banko kanu. Ngana differences put aside. We go in for the collective interest of our nation. Nyim politician on men kana ka fale ko banko bitakan kule. Yes, it only a banko bitakan kule because they are paid very good salaries. They are paid fat allowances. They are driving luxurious cars, living in very good houses, going on holidays with their families. Yes, banko bedari tol fele de. Bedari tol bulle de. Till they come to you, I thought poor people start clapping and jumping, howling for those people. You have the opportunity to meet the president in meet the people's store. Alkalo en aelo. Aman fen for kaka president on le tentu. O alkalo ni ajibe ala community fa kono there is no potable water for montejeto. Ala community kono there is no health facility in that community nyim fa kono. O alkalo at fa la konton siman da sama pharmacy. Still he will not face the president and tell him the problems that he has in his village. Telling the president, go, come 2026, make a refile, look at you. If I'm Jibe, if I'm Korosku. Moment ko manna politika kula. Nying is a constitutional mandate. Kodo men dépense is too exorbitant. Nada la pour que la problème au long. E kata fo ko make a refile 2026. Fa ko na nara regula. Ako another curriculum. Another to provide that opportunity for you. Prina nyoje face to face. Yela anga nyimfai. Membe tora kanga ya fai. That's what we expect from the alcalos and the savos. And the imams benikalo podium oto. To tell the president ko banko kata nyame mantara takam ku. Ila agriculture is dead. Ala ulindi. Ila fisheries is dead. Ala ulindi. Let's youth and sports. The youths are suffering in this country. These are the words that we want to hear from our alcalos and our religious leaders. But it's so unfortunate, man. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate. Gambia tingo yung call B from Azerbaijan crying to me for help because there's somebody man going to trust back. For help, how can I help him to move from Azerbaijan? How can I do it? We have a government in place. We have diplomatic missions abroad. What are they doing there? Are they sleeping in their houses? Are they sleeping in their offices? Or are they using those offices for their WhatsApp calls, video calls? When your citizen is suffering, when your citizens are in jail, there is car, there is vehicle, there is fuel for you to go to those jails and meet those citizens and meet those Gambians and talk to them to know their problems, to know their conditions and appeal on their behalf. Omantara caring. Alkomoli day. Alkomoli sonko bango bidakankule. Gambia funding kilo. Gambia funding kilo. Alnga finding atonya fonyoy. Gambia be sangar limbakale. Gambia be sangar limbakale. I am calling on this government. Well before not UDP government mina. I am calling on the government, especially the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Al Diamala embassy le menanko they are abroad. Not all of them. Some are trying, but some they are the worst. Imantara fenfen najeto for namanko WhatsApp calls and in video calls. When our Gambians are in the hands of immigration officers, when our Gambians are in immigration jails, detention camps, right from across the world, from Africa to Asia to Europe to America, Gambians are in all these jails. Let them go into those jails and talk to the authorities. Let them know the conditions of our people. Imanke mo jauti, imanke mo krunti. Banku kanole boni banku kan. Let them leave their comfort zones. Abalafa wara batale man. Abalafa wara tale. I wish I am in government, but it's so unfortunate I can't work in such a government. Walat nanko, al nga try nga chance the United Democratic Party and ANM Usainu Dabo come 2026 nga banko karafama nga jibe. The type of country that we will have. You know? Well, since the Barrow administration came into power, banko londola ka banko doku mune a kenting Gambia from the president. You have a lot of these countries, they don't even respect our sovereignty. A country like Austria, if an ambassador killed to Senegal, that ambassador will be overseeing the Gambia. Sinya fuladorna mina Gambia. Wala luma mina la credentials itan la to the president Kafayeko. I'm sent to the in the name of the Gambia. I'm being sent here. Ani luma la tambanta abese kan lula wala nan Dakar kan avo president ko na tam nyimbanta le pour say. It's so sad. It's too sad. Let the office of the president, in collaboration with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, summon all the embassies Many along go in Dakar. You men be annexed to the Gambia. Let them call them for a meeting. And imagine a meeting for our sovereignty to be respected. It is very sad for the government diplomatic Tarasirin from an event from to get an appointment becomes a problem. When a Senegalese authority will just sit at his office and make call, an appointment is issued. It's too sad. How do we expect the world to respect us when our sovereignty is not respected? When our sovereignty is not respected. Ambassador na ay bonan Dakar ay naja foy ko ha na country le inkinan to the Gambia pour sa Gambia annex ay tasi Dakar ina na taji la ko ta fo luma ala tamban tanyo banda be sekan ay na sare la ko ngasel. You think you are a serious nation? You think you are a serious nation? How many embassies do we have here? Now I'm get Turkish embassy, American embassy, UK High Commission. You know, what else do we have? Nothing, absolutely. Chinese embassy. Where is the German embassy? Dakar. Netherlands embassy? Dakar. France embassy? Dakar. Swiss embassy? Dakar. Even these African nations from Togo or Benin or whatsoever, Dakar. Where lies our sovereignty? Is Dakar part of the Gambia? Come on, talk to these people. Tell them we are a sovereign state. We want to see an embassy here. It will create jobs. Funding from Senegal visa. Do you know how much money is being changed by Gambians that cross to Senegal visa? How much money is that? That alone can increase the demand for safer. Don't you know that? Daily, on daily basis. If those embassies were around, no Gambian will be going to Dakar for those things. The money will end in this country. Abe will spend na jang, jobs will create la. Ibaje la ko opportunity mina. Hey, al nga mirang ka bangko sa manyamen. Let's respect the integrity of this country. Al kana mo la bangko kami ko fair, ko a club. The Gambia is a sovereign nation for that matter. And a member of international bodies like the United Nations, the ECOWAS, the UN. It is now time for us to tell the truth to each other. Teria ngo bulandijana. Nte mo nenna, mo kana mo neng, mo kana mo kajafi, mo kana mo whatsoever. Let's tell each other the truth. Nkata nyame mbugata ku. When a minister is being denied a visa, when a director is being denied a visa, how will a security officer or a cleaner, how will that cleaner be able to secure a visa? It's too sad. It's too sad. What I expected from the government of the Gambia, when the Gambia delegates, the United Nations, when they were being refused, when the officers were being refused, if I were the president at that time, I would have summoned the US ambassador to come and explain to me why. To come and explain. If it was Jammeh, he would have done that. He would have called on the authorities to come and explain why. We should know why. That is a disgrace to us. It's a disgrace to our sovereignty, in fact. Our top diplomats going to represent the country at top United Nations high-level meetings. They have been refused the visa. An ordinary citizen, you will be refused. Nobody talk about it. Not even a staff of that embassy is called upon to question. Yamira mol be respect no la nyadi de. Bankol be respect no la nyadi de. You go to German jails, you see a lot of Gambians. Bankol be respect no la nyadi de. You go to Dutch jails, you see a lot of Gambians. Bankol be respect no la nyadi de. You go to Libya, you see a lot of Gambians. Bankol be respect no la nyadi de. When no authority comes to those people to question the authorities why they are putting those Gambians into jails. What crimes have they committed? It won't lobby no longer to free those people. But they leave them to languish in those jails like that. Yet we poor thousands and millions of dollars in those embassies? Are we a serious nation? Are we indeed a serious nation? All the differences put aside. 2026 is a year to decide for our nation. It's a year for us to bring that change that we want. That change that will bring us the Gambia we want. The Gambia we want is a Gambian where it's a Gambia in which the citizenry has a very good standard of living. The civil servants are being paid very good salaries. The Gambians are being they are able to make good savings. At the end of the day, they go on tourism to other countries. A Gambia where if you reach at airports abroad, you have been treated like a civilized human being. You are not being harassed. A Gambian where if you have been stopped in any streets in Europe and you tell them you are a Gambian, you have been attended to. Ngakata banku kano mu alabatolti alngana banku kano wallahi Gambia mansula nyim political party jamalla. We don't need them. Nimmo na ko en kana na political party le form rek along the person is there for his selfish interest. Wallahi, sorry for my language, I don't mean to put that selfish interest, but then wala muto nyaati dorom fon sa fo nyama rek bawo banko mi alon ko ye NPP soto, ye UDP soto, ye APRC soto, ye GDC soto, ye CA soto, yo idoy soto. E ko tako nyim political party be mam political party bettelti ñul be la agenda de a po e de la kan ta form. Who are you? If I'm correct, ba what agenda are you coming with again? It is the same banko kanu katamina de Democratic Party. Me alon ko kabri 1996 la militant ye ni life fata nyim banko e ye bu you know party me alon ko ala mol fata nyim banko le ye ni sacrifice. Yela nafulo sacrifice. Yela banku diya for sacrifice tara exile, dol tara exile. Can you be so much more patriotic than those people? Alnga feabula. Wala alnga feabula. Alnga diamun na molie. Those in the diaspora al telefonol 𝒘𝒘𝒏 ali alla mol call ali diamuye kaitan dila ko 2026 manke fair karre fight. Alai tandila ko we want to give chance to the United Democratic Party pour kanyim banko ka bondi. It's high time. It's high time. I'll not stop kafoko. Nde I'm an activist, I'm just sitting on the fence. No. I'll not banko bondi. Let's try and talk to our people. Ela karje atle mui county. Ela carte determines your future. Ebadi la menna inyanta ko long. The wind of change is blowing across the world. Falman Senegal jeba. Senegal me alanko muwol ka fa Senegal is developing under Macky Sall. Senegal is whatsoever. Falman Senegal the change that they bring. You know? Why can't we do the same and bring that meaningful change that will change our livelihoods? Alnga diamu nyoye. Alnga nyoye ya 2026 December nga finti nga nakarefay in large numbers nga fay United Democratic Party and ANM Ousainou Darboe nga jibe wo sanji lulo menkana Gambia betarra nyadile. Well, I promise you this. Gambians will live a dignified life both within and outside this country. We will not have embassies abroad. Many of them will be sitting on the ACs. It's a fintilla to go into the field to know the conditions of the Gambian people, Gambian diaspora. No. We will have a fishery that will be developed to provide job opportunity for Gambians. We will have an agriculture. We will revive the agriculture. To have that agriculture, Melanco was exporting hide and skin to the outside world. Was exporting, peanut. Was exporting cotton, sesame, cashew nut. That's the type of agriculture that we want to see. Rice production, horticultural gardening. This is what we want to see. A tourism that will be boomed. That all tourism will be, it will be so improved in a way that all hotels and hostels will be filled with capacity. A lot of foreign exchange being brought into this country. We scrap the secret payment at the airport. No one will pay fees at the airport. Smooth entrance and exit. A country where Gambia dingota dauda niela passport je babla welcome with hospitality, because muna ibata na mintole. Ay why al ngo stop man an kanan na Cairo bung kidola al nga findindol funding ke leader sol nga diamun na molie al nga findindol diaspora nga na mol kol nga diamuye al nga findindol soutiel nga diamun na dingole men ben na suol kono al nga diamun na dingole. Wasalam bal be kontonna bal tentula Allah lamoy ku nyimmal nga koku fojang ning ala kuta o mu alala menta bengolti nga koku fojang ning atara kule mang foku o munna aramadiya nasolati ba fulali ali hakatu ali yamfo bayma man na kumol wuli pour ka mo kajafi wala pour ka mo neng wala pour ka mo tora wala pour ka mo garu wala banku kano dorong wala entel wulindi. So mbafala mobe ala baraka an sibidi dima mbal ni nyin trago bulala trago mi anan ko trag dima ba napatili dala trago nyin men na live kumfala ni napatili dala trago nyin la nga replay ko teke ni nga nyin trago mo yani be kam farim fang akan juso landile. Wassalam ala baraka al nga la moy fa bandula trak le mi alan ko masha Allah be jalba tentula mba jayla la intraco la trak merimba bari nga moy dawra juso la kala enam dabo ala me so sinyam bala jada kende ya hato mendi in 2026 wallahi alma gambeno leken na kumol moy lalje alma na banko nyin ta kayro kono nga doku kayro kono fo gambe dimo bese la hormoni la bunya sore jala baraka.
ke modo nadia desi wuliya bila bara laji Bakary do nadia da eswanaya wuli banzalo laji Bakary dawo biri bara nu kunna dawo do nadia desi mande adawo Jula dabu, when you go to me, dabu. Come here, send me a thing, Jula dabu. I'm not gonna get dabu.
Baraka.
Come here.